And the roller is done. Good. So I'm going to put this here for now. I will get this out of the field. But I won't do anything else with it. No, I won't do that. Okay. And I will turn the engine off and clear the course play course. Okay, there you go. Let's get paid. We need paid. Paid is a good thing. So we'll get 4,600 for that one, 1,600 for that one. Better than a kick in the teeth. And we now have 6,000 money in the bank. Yay. Okay. Engine on. Unfold the header, unfold the pipe. And that might actually reach. It might actually be good enough that we can get into the field. Yep. Go forward far enough. Okay, we should now be able to first waypoint, create a course. 7.5 meters, 1 multiple 2, number of headlands. I will go round 3 times. We do the headland first. We do smooth corners. Yeah, okay. We're going clockwise. Yes, we are. Headland overlap 7%. We do up and down. Gonna go longest edge. Rows to skip, none. Rows per land, none. In island bypass. Start work on the headland. Yes. Generate the fieldwork course. That's nicely contained in the thing. And we should be right by the little blue arrow. Go. Stop. Dude, you have to wait for me. You can't go racing off like that. You have to wait. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put any silage additive in the harvester. Does it take silage additive, you ask? I don't know. Yes, it does. I should have put some in there. Well, I think what we'll do is I will follow it round here for now. As soon as we've filled up the bucket, or the thing behind me, whatever you call that thing, the cart, what I'll do is I'll go jump in the Kubota and bring the silage additive out to the field. Now, reason for the long pipe is so I can, if there's trees in the way, I'm not going to be able to go outside the bounds of the field. So I can drop way back and it still works. So right about here, I can just follow this around the corner. Actually, well, that's not a bad headland there. So, whole crop silage, much more valuable than the grass and the maize, but nowhere near as, what's the word for it? Nowhere near as good yield. And obviously not using silage additive is also a thing, which I should pay attention to. So the plan here is I want to get this field turned over today. I don't necessarily want to compact the silage today, but if the oats can be silaged tomorrow, then I want to add that to the silage clap. So we end up with 2 fields worth of whole crop in the one bunker. I think we're going to make it all the way around the field. Just saying. And actually, we've been around once, and I'm 40, or almost once, and I'm 14% filled. Somehow I think it might be a good plan for me to go get the silage additive after this lab. I mean, not that it'll add significant amounts, we'll get an extra % or 2 out of it. The other arable fields 101. So as soon as we get back to the beginning, I'll back off a bit. I'll leave course play running, but we'll go grab the Kubota and bring the silage additive here. I did set it for 3 headlands, so this trailer is not going to be filled after 3 headlands. In fact, it's questionable we'll fill this entire trailer up. Okay, you stop. What are you doing? Thank you. There you go. Okay, where did I put the silage additive? On the trailer, that's right. I was demonstrating how to use front loaders the other day. Well, we did that. This is kind of a full pallet. So, oops. We should. It might not completely fill the forage harvester, but I don't think we'll use all of it in, with both of our fields going. But we will need to go back to the store to buy some more, so I might leave the Kubota out here since it's on the way to the store at that point. I think this is going well, and as I said, a little bit later, do not empty into this thing, please. Okay, turn off the, there we go, refill the harvester. Because I'm going to need silage additive when I do the grass, although that's not until July. No, actually we didn't use all of it, so there you go. Oops. Back up. Do not hit the expensive piece of equipment. Thank you. So actually I don't need to go to the store to buy some more yet, but I will park that there. And we will turn the engine on. Turn the engine on. Pull up course play, change it to nearest waypoint. Go. You can't go anywhere until I get into the tractor. And there we are. And I don't need the course play thing. Oh, you're going to go round the field again. Don't do that. That's a little bit sad. Okay. No. Okay, we'll just let it go. Because the problem with that point there is there's 2 waypoints. And it's the diagonal pull into the next headland, or it's the start of the first headland. And it doesn't always work out that well. And instead of picking the let's go into the field waypoint, it picked the this is the first this first point of the course play. We are snagging some bits that obviously got missed. Do. Well, up to 10,000, I guess. Also, I mean, the other thing we've got to consider is how heavy is whole crop silage compared with grass and maize. We might not get a full 50,000 litre load in the back of this. I know once grass silage is fermented, the resultant silage is a lot heavier than the volume of this trailer will support. Actually, this is the other trailer. We've got 50,000 litre forage trailer. And then we've got this, which I think is about 52,000 litres. I didn't pick up the weight on this when we went to the farm, so anyway, we'll stay close so that the worker doesn't get upset with me. Well, I would say the forage harvest is good. It works. The header is a little bit wider than the old one. Most of the time we're probably going to use this on a maize crop. I didn't really intend to do whole cropping on this series when I started, but maize and grass obviously we're mowing and then using the loading wagon to collect, and maize we're using a forage harvester and this wagon to collect. But I can't afford a main combine harvester at the moment, so I've got this field of barley and I can't do anything about it. Okay, here we go. And now that the headland's done, I can pull up alongside the harvester as we're going round. But then obviously with a bigger pipe, I don't want to get too close, because because that could be a problem as well. Still. Hopefully we're up to 40% loaded by the time we finish the second headland, 60% on the third, and who knows how much middle of the field there's going to be once we're done. I am missing these edges though. So I can probably mulch this field, which will mean I will take the 800 back to the farm and get the rollers changed on it. And then after that, my plan is to fit the seed headers. Oh dear, oh dear. Don't have enough money to modify our cultivator into a seeder. I don't think. Which is a bit unfortunate. Well, we'll see. Still not even covered the bottom of this thing yet. Now the harvester header and this trailer are all base games, so in theory we shouldn't have too many problems getting the trailer filled. I know sometimes you can end up with, well, it's filled the front of the trailer and that's all that the harvester can see to unload into, so it just doesn't do any further unloading, which is unfortunate. But, be nice. Well, I suppose nice thing about getting the field done is I don't have to worry about courseplay picking up where it left off. And if I get it into the rows, then we can stop at that point, and it will definitely pick up where it left off because there won't be nearest waypoint issues. I might get the 800 back to the yard while I'm eating my lunch. I have to say, I don't know if I've actually paid for the mulching rollers at the moment either. So many things. Still, once this job is finished, I don't have to pay a worker to do anything. I'm just going to have to do all the stuff myself. But for this job, I've either got to have the tractor and follow me, or I've got to be course playing with the harvester. Now, once we've done the headlands, I can stick the harvester on a regular farm sim helper and do it that way. I didn't notice what we were at the end of the second circle. Oops. Don't get ahead of yourself. using the tractor tyres somewhat to kill the bits that we're not getting. I could possibly have tried to do sharp corners. Yeah, maybe that's possible, but really the yield that we're getting from this, not really a big thing. Got third headland and we're just coming up to half filled. Half filled. So, I think as soon as it starts going up and down the field, I'll hang it there and I'll do lunch. Now next year, depending on what fields become available at what prices, we may be able to look at getting a regular harvester and actually harvesting crops as opposed to foraging them. I mean, this is very poor yield. Oh, and off he goes. I will let you race off ahead of me and try and get myself positioned when you make a decision which way you'll go. I guess he's going that way, isn't he? Okay. Oh, well, that was a big thing. All sorts of weirdness, I guess. That was unexpected, but it does create a nice straight edge along this piece. So when he gets to the end, I'm guessing he's just going to do a U-turn and come straight down that line. So I will prepare for that by keeping wide. Yes. And obviously 3 headlands definitely needed here in order for not so much the harvester to make its way, but for me to be able to make its way. Okay. That was good. I can see why he did that bit. Because he's decided the best way to do this field is along this edge. Well, I did set him to do longest edge, and this is the longest edge. It's already 3:40 in game time. It's May. June is the middle of the year, so we should have until sort of 11 o'clock at night before the sun sets now, which is super awesome. Harvester is at silage additive is 100%. It's not using the silage additive. Well, maybe it is. That's the thing. You have to get down to 19 litres before it says, oh, I've actually used some. Okay, I'm going to stop the tractor here and turn the worker off there. So yes, it's used 0.56 of a litre of silage additive. That's currently set up to work from nearest waypoint. Nearest waypoint is the one we're directly under. So that's good. We're getting quite a good yield considering. Okay, so I'm going to end up driving this. Actually, did I turn all the engines off? No, I didn't. Oh, silly boy. Turn the engine off. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to drive this back to the farm. I am going to look at prices. Cultivators, we've got a cultivator and it's that one. And customize. The CD unit costs 4,000, that's scary. And then I have the roller. That one. And the mulching header costs 2,000. That's 6,000 total. But once we've got the fields all done, I will not be paying workers to do the rest of the tasks, at least for the remainder of May. And we do have a lot of tasks. We're going to have to mulch that field, plant that field, and things, and then wait till the follow and roll it. So yeah, lots of things to do. But we'll be back tomorrow. Gonna try and make it normal time as opposed to a little bit late. But for now, I wish you all the best, and I'm out of here. Have fun, everyone.